In this video, I'm going to be talking about age shaming, also called ageism, coming up. Well, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. This is Lifestyle Over 60, where I talk about issues related to being older. And one of them that I haven't touched on yet is ageism. Ageism is discrimination based on only your age. And it's not only for old people, it can also be for young people. I do remember when I was in my 20s going on a job interview and the woman just came out and said, "You look too young." That's ageism. Now, when you're older, you're going to find that there is a lot of it, and it's insidious, and it's cultural. Here are some examples recently that I can give you from my own life. This is me and Jane Seymour. I met Jane. She's lovely in person, nice person, and she's beautiful. And it was thrilling to meet her. So what's happening now on my Facebook feed is that I am getting ads for something called Crepe Erase that Jane is selling. Have you seen this? Crepe Erase. What it is a, for crepey skin, as we get older, our skin loses some elastin and collagen and it can get crepey. This is something that it's cream. You put it on and voila, Crepe Erase. And your skin looks young again. No more crepe. We want to erase you. That's the message. It is. Crepe equals old, not good. Crepe erase. Let's erase any signs of aging. That's not a good message. Okay. That is just one little teeny example. Another one is just in my Facebook thing. Again, maybe I shouldn't go to Facebook. Anyway, I recently found out something about Buffy Sainte-Marie, and this video is not about that, and I don't want to go into it, but I posted about it. And a comment to it was, well, she's got to be in her 80s, and she's got to be so old and wrinkled now that no one would care about her. Okay, ageism. According to the research I've done on the topic, there are 3 types of ageism. One is institutional, and that covers basically if you've ever tried to get a job older and been discriminated against. That is illegal. That has been illegal since 1967, I believe, and yet it happens all the time. It's not legal and it's not supposed to be happening, but we know that it does. So that's institutional ageism. There's interpersonal ageism, where somebody might assume that you don't want to do certain things anymore because of your age or can't do certain things. This is a good one. There was a woman that I knew who was a gerontologist. Okay, so she trained and worked with older people. She was speaking to a new client, and he was in his 80s, and she assumed that he couldn't hear it, so she was speaking loudly and clearly and deliberately, and he said to her, "I can hear fine, you don't have to talk like that to me." And she was like, oh God. Ageism, interpersonal. And the third way is internalized ageism, which to me is kind of the worst, and that's where you take all of that cultural bias against us and turn it against yourself and begin to hate yourself. You hate your crepey skin because, oh, we don't want to see that. That's terrible. We need to erase you if you're older. That's the message. Part of my mission in having this YouTube channel is to combat a lot of this preconceived stuff about aging that isn't true. So I hope that you'll like and subscribe and join me, because there's a lot to fight against. And going onward with ageism, I have found some recommendations of what we can do about it that I'd like to just read for you, and then we can talk about them in more detail. So, number 1, speak up. 2, stay engaged in the world. 3, be positive. 4, be as independent as you can. 5, surround yourself with younger people. And 6, volunteer. 7, exercise. Those were the tips to combat ageism in the world. Okay, let's talk about them a little bit, all right? So, speak up. Yes, I think, well, that's what I'm doing right now, and I think it's a good one because we do need to call it out. Speak up. You know, when you notice someone being ageist to you, when someone's speaking too loudly to you because they assume you can't hear, say something. Don't just say something. We need to speak up. So that one I think is actually not bad advice. And then a lot of the other ones are directed at the individual, and this is where I think it's wrong. Because have you heard that quote from, I think his name is Peter Drucker, it's culture eats strategy for breakfast. And basically what it says is this ageist society is cultural. Apparently in Asia, it's not like that. They more respect their elders and take care of their elders, whereas here we are shunned. I really think it's because younger people just don't want to be reminded of where they're headed. They don't want to see us because it just reminds them. So they would much rather we just kind of disappear than be visible and be loud. The main message of this video is never be ashamed of your age or what age has done to your body, because it's going to do something to everyone. All those smug young people, just wait, if they get to be older, which they may not. It's a privilege to get older, as they say, but it really is. So what to do about it? When you find yourself internally dissing yourself because you notice age-related changes, try and stop it and be kinder to yourself and realize the reason that you're doing that is nothing about you. That's our culture putting that on you. We can fight back. We really can. I mean, I'm doing that right now. Join me. Let's go out there and be our fabulous older selves and make noise and not fade away into the sunset just because we're older. We still have a lot to offer. So that's it for today. If you found any value in this video, please like and subscribe and come see me again sometime. Take care.